And I have the privilege right now of introducing to you the Valedictorian for the class of 2010, Victoria Seiko.
Instead of exhorting on the impending trials of our next few years, and instead of wishing you the financial and intellectual success of a collegiate education, I would like to take this opportunity to elaborate on one of the more important, yet often overshadowed aspects of our lives, personal happiness. As we add another rung to the ladder, an inch closer to adulthood, priorities will shift, locations will affect us, and people will influence us. But if there's one thing to remember now, here, awaiting a poignant plunge, it is our happiness. As a tribute to the class of 2010, I would like to suggest the top 10 ways that each of us can preserve our individual happiness for years to come, beyond the reception of our high school diploma. 10. Forget regret. Mistakes are a form of knowledge, and while we can certainly depart from the past, it's important to remember what it taught us. Remember the memories, the smiles, the tears, the friendships, the fights, the relationships, the vacations, the snow days, the all-nighters. Remember, but don't linger too much. Regrets will only smother us in our future decisions, so recall that feeling of remorse or bitterness, and know that no matter what may or may not have happened, everything happens for a reason. Everything will be okay in the end. We'll find solutions to problems, we'll emerge victorious from challenges. Regardless, everything will be okay in the end. If it's not okay, it's not the end. 9. Express emotions. May we always remain real. May we laugh, scream, cry, fight, defend, whatever it takes. I hope that no one here will allow his or her emotions to be suppressed or trampled. Nevertheless, we can't forget to be compassionate. Understand the plight of others, and especially thank those who have been there for you. Gratitude is an essential facet of happiness, as it helps us to realize the importance of other people in our lives and inspires us to be satisfied with our own situations. Emotions exist for a reason, so acknowledge your gut and pay more attention to how you really, truly feel. 8. Exercise. Oxygen is a beautiful thing. Take a bike ride, go for a swim, or just walk around your yard. As much of a chore as it may seem to be to work out, the happiness and energy we'll inevitably experience after rejuvenating our lungs, mind, and body are priceless. Don't exercise just because summer's approaching or to impress the ladies, because a coach assigned your workout, or because friends dragged you along. Do it to feel strong and healthy. Try yoga, go bowling, kick around a soccer ball. Whatever it is, it will always be important to our well-being that we enjoy our environment, get some fresh air, and clear our minds with a little bit of exercise once in a while. 7. Foster friendships. Remember birthdays, smile at strangers, contact the people you miss. But also, especially as we prepare to sprawl out across the globe, introduce yourself to someone you wouldn't usually talk to. As the years progress, choose to spend time with the people who make you laugh, and get in touch with old friends from elementary school. I'm not suggesting this so that we can make connections or have a million people to invite to our weddings, but so that we can experience different cultures, learn about other people, and develop lasting relationships. Make new friends and keep the old ones. Some are silver and the others are gold. 6. Accept disappointments without vilifying the villain. People will let us down, particularly as we head into the real world. It's inevitable. They'll break promises, renege on commitments, and avoid telling the truth. If we do everything in our power not to be one of those people, by not hiding things and never lying to someone we can't handle losing, we'll filter out the extraneous relationships while purifying our existence. Don't get totally devastated, don't blame yourself, and don't be bitter. Accept it as another obstacle and become wiser for the future. People are put in our lives for a reason, and rightly so, as Kanye West himself reiterated, that doesn't kill us will only make us stronger. 5. Volunteer. Give back every now and then. We can make donations or clean up a piece of garbage in the park. The feeling is equally gratifying either way. We've helped the lost boys in the Sudan, spread literacy to Syracuse, and reduced our carbon footprint in the last few years alone. None of those things cost us much, but in the long run, these actions will make us better, happier people. 4. Embrace obstacles and ambiguities. Things happen. Plans change, opportunities pop up, accidents occur. Don't consider these obstacles to be interruptions. Embrace them as detours leading to the more scenic backcountry roads. Once you grasp the reality that life is what you make of it, you'll increasingly welcome those things that are not explicitly planned out. 3. Remember your childhood and the things you wanted then. There's a commercial I'm sure many of you have seen. Remember when it was your 5th birthday and anything was possible? As kids, we were surprisingly full of vigor and passion. If we wanted to do something, we did it. Remember that unsullied vitality as you continue through life, and you'll surely find yourself enjoying the encounters you experience and the places you go. If you feel troubled by your actions or decisions at some point years from now, don't hesitate to celebrate your 5th birthday all over again. 2, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Thankfully, this quote has nothing to do with birds. Recalling those childhood dreams, I challenge each and every one of us to do what we love for the rest of our lives. Let our background in education be the crisp air we'll float through. Let our interest in what we do be our bold wings. But if ever someone should cross us, challenging our morals or harming our sanity, we shouldn't be afraid to sting them. Nonetheless, be careful whom you sting, and be careful who you expect to be stung periodically. When regarding what you enjoy and love about your own life, be passionate. You won't need an EpiPen for that. 1, learn. I know it's cliche because we're culminating a portion of our education today, but if the last 13 years have imparted anything to us as a class, it's the complexity of learning. While we've developed our intellect in the classroom, our ability to be successful and good people has come through really living. As we head out into the world, embrace every day as a new learning experience. Just as the college you'll attend, the professors you'll have, and the technology you'll use will educate you, the people you meet, the places you'll go, and the things you do will too. Instead of halting at obstacles or lingering over mistakes, absorb the challenge and carry on. And so, as we sit here preparing to graduate high school, don't be apprehensive if you don't know what you want out of the next few years. As long as you remember what makes you smile, have faith that things will work out how they're supposed to. Remember how you feel now, with family and friends around, a community that supports you, and a tremendous future ahead. If you can learn from every encounter, every relationship, and every moment, you'll surely experience the innate happiness you deserve. Don't seek perfection, don't fear the future, don't question the past, don't stop dreaming, and Skaneateles class of 2010, don't stop believing.